Justin Jensen, and welcome to my channel. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and may fall again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. Teddy Roosevelt. Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Before we get started, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button while we're entering in the chat here, I'd really appreciate it. Today is December 27th, 2022, almost 2023. Can you believe it? It's craziness. So we got to talk. Make yourself comfortable. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, in my opinion, the pictures I'm going to show you is worth a million words. Have you seen the Idaho 4 pictures, the ones that was just released? Now, they didn't show video, but they did show this picture. And to me, it's saying a lot, in my opinion. We're going to look at it. We're going to let me pull it up. This is my second day with this new streaming service, so bear with me. Okay. Let's look it up here. Am I pulling it up right? All right, so here we go. All right, so let me show you this is the first picture. And to me, a lot is going on here, in my opinion. So over here, we see Maddie and Kaylee. And who are they talking to? Who are they talking to? What do you guys think? Who does that look like in your opinion? Looks like JD the Cap. Wow, saw that one. Jack D. Okay. My opinion, it definitely, in my opinion, looks like Jack. Now I've zoomed in and I'm going to show you guys more of what is, going on, closer ups. But there's a lot going on here. This is, we got to look at the shoes too. The shoes tells a story. Remember this shoe here. And we also have food truck guy, right? And this appears to be Adam. Shoes in the cap. Yes. Appears to be Adam. Now, what did the girls say when they were walking home that night? Yeah, I don't think that's the chief. People have been saying, "Oh, that's the chief." It's not the chief. It's not the chief. Not a no, 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 no. So I'm not even worried about that part. That's it. That's it. There you go. The girls, Maddie and Kaylee, said, I told Adam everything. Everything. And this guy was walking with him, the food truck guy. Yes, I think Kylie was into Adam, but she didn't want to say anything because she was leaving. That's a possibility. Yeah, it's not the chief. Definitely not the chief. No way. No way. Not the chief. I think the girls just wanted to go and eat and go home. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were drinking and all that. But literally, I don't know who keeps calling me. Hello?
Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Sorry, lost him there. We're gonna take calls in a minute, so just 1 second. I actually thought it was the chubby guy from the Gub truck in the photo at first glance. That's the girl was talking to. No, I don't. Who was the chubby guy? You mean the guy in the older man? No, it wasn't Adrian. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. So, to me, this looks like Jack. The girls are talking to, we're just going to say allegedly Jack at this point. The shoes and the hat and the facial hair, and to me, the eyes give it away. Now, did something happen that night? Did something happen? You need big magnifying readers. Now, to me, it's a dead giveaway in my opinion. Jack always wears a hat. He has distinctive features. The chin, look at the chin, look at the nose profile, and look at his eyes. Look at the hat. Look at this right here. Right? There's an M. Or it looks like an M. Boom. Right? Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway, in my opinion. Same hat, same. In my opinion, I would give a kidney on it. In my opinion, that's how much I feel like it's the same person. JD said he was in bed doesn't mean it's true. That's true. Now, and I listen, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Keep your kidney. Well, I'm just saying that's how sure I would I bet, in my opinion, it would be. Now, Maddie and Kaylee saw, we're just going to say, allegedly saw Jack the last night before you know, she was about to leave town. Before Kaylee was about to leave town, did something happen? They were both drinking. And then tell me this. Why? This is at like 1:30 in the morning. 1:30 in the morning, right? Within what 1:30, 2:30, 3. So within an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, everyone, all four girls will be dead. These two girls, Maddie and Kaylee, and then Xana and is it Tyler? I can't think of his name right now. Not Tyler. What's his name? I can't even think of his name. It's embarrassing. Ethan. Thank you. Um, will be dead. Will be dead. Now, who else? I mean, there's a lot of other people standing around here, but did anyone follow them home? Now, here is a photo of Adam and Jack. Now, he's tall. He's supposed to be like 6'5" or something, like really tall dude. No, it's not the sheriff. It's not the sheriff, guys. 6'5", yeah. Whatever. Hold on, where was that comment? Whatever was told to Adam, he repeated to Jack. I think you could be onto something, Christine. I think you're onto something. Whatever happened that night, regardless of whether it has to do with the murders, we know that Kaylee and Adam had to have at least a moment of privacy together. And Maddie knew it because Maddie says when she's walking, Kaylee, what did you say to Adam? And Kaylee says, I told him everything. Everything. Well, in my mind, I'm picturing like Kaylee and Adam like in the corner somewhere, and Maddie sees them talking or whatever, and she knows something is up. I feel like that's the way they call JD 10 times. Yes, Jack D. Dad owns a white Elantra. Um, I don't know about that. I haven't checked about that, but I will check. If I see you was in here, if you could check that, that would be great. Or kissing or flirting at the club. Well, something happened. Okay, no, he doesn't. That's debunked. Okay, I haven't been able to check that if he has or doesn't have a. Now, as you can see here, here is another photo of Kylie, and Kaylee, and Jack up here. And look at the shoes down here. This was at the bar. Now, I wonder which I'm not saying anyone is involved. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. But I would like to know if the police has checked if they still have the same shoes that they wore the night of the club. Have they checked that kind of thing? I don't know. He wasn't in he wasn't in Boise, I guess. And soon, and I don't believe she told him yet that maybe she confided in Adam, and I think she was kind of into Adam, and I think since Kaylee said, "What did you say to Adam?" I told him everything. Interesting. Who takes shoes to the club? Um, I don't know what you mean by that, but that's okay. It's. I feel bad doing that, but I think we all mix names up. I'm really bad with names. They don't seem worried about whatever Adam was told. They seem in good spirits. I don't think there was drama. The family doesn't think that, and trust me, they know them better than any of us. Obviously, to me, what did you tell Adam? It was big enough of a concern for Maddie to ask the question, right? What did you say to Adam? I thought you kind of told it like kind of, in a drunk but concerned voice in a way. Yes. I don't know. Let me see if Chris from the interview room still has that up because he had the best one that I could think of. Let me see here. Um, videos. Give me 2 seconds. One second. Cinder blocks under the bedroom window. Huh. I thought it was him. I thought he had it. What did you say to Adam? And it sounded like he said something to the effect, maybe it's under shorts. No, it's not under that either. Under live? What did you say to Adam? I told Adam everything. If anybody has that video of what the food truck guy allegedly said, I would love to hear that. Because to me, it sounded like he said, like he's going to get you or something like that. Sound like, um, I don't know, Camilla. Maddie brought it up because it had meaning to her. Did Maddie like Adam? I don't know, because if it could be several things like wanting a buddy for a night or to part that, yeah, that's true. But what did you tell Adam? I told Adam everything. Everything is a big deal. Everything. Everything that happened. I told him everything. Everything involves, in my opinion, a history of something. Not I told him what happened. No, I told him everything. It's a series of events. in my opinion. But look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. My opinion, definitely. And we're going to go back over here. Now, 11/13/2020, and this is at 1:32 in the morning. Let me get my timeline here. We're going to work on this. All right, here's the timeline. This is at 1:32 in the morning. We know this based upon the camera, right? Now, okay, here's the timeline. All right. So this is the timeline we have is at 1:30 a.m. Kaylee and Madison leave the bar in downtown Moscow. Now, is this right here? Is this whenever they are leaving the club? Because it's at 1:30, it's at 1:32. And we have the timeline down as them leaving at about 1:30. So is this the outside, like when they're leaving, I guess? It would have to be, right? I don't think everything is important, and this is why I believe it's just a girl gossip stuff, something that was traumatic because the way they acted afterwards. I think if we can get the guy's context, food truck guy, the other, I think his name's Jack too, then we will know a lot more. So this is them getting ready to leave the club. We'll say this. And this is at 1:32 according to the cameras. Now we go back to the timeline. 1:30, Kaylee and Madison leave the bar in downtown Moscow. Between 1:30 and 1:40, Kaylee, Madison, and Hoodie Guy seen on CCTV walking the corner club to the grub truck. 1:40, Kaylee and Madison seen via Twitch video stream at the grub truck. So within 10 minutes of them leaving this place, they will be at the food truck. I'm with the new streaming service. The font is a little bit smaller. I need to know how I can, because it's hard for me to read. Like when I pop one of these up, it's harder for me to read, and I'm going to see if I can make the font bigger because I'm blind with my glasses. So yeah. So they leave here, we're going to say at 1:30. I would like to know why they didn't just release the little bit of video here. Are they sending out a message to someone? Why are they releasing this now? Do we know if the dog slept in the same room or separate? The dog normally slept with them, from what I understand. Jack is the ex-boyfriend Kaylee had, yes, 3 weeks prior. Interesting, the dog was placed in a room. It is interesting. It is interesting. A lot of people have noted that. I don't know. Every time you hear kitty meow, I think it's my kitty. All right. So, who is they, Justin? They what? I don't know what you mean. All right. 1:30, 10 minutes later they are at the grub truck. We know that. Where is my timeline? There we go. Okay. Now, between 1:40 a dark four-door sedan pulls up near the grub truck. A male got out and told Kaylee and Maddie to, quote, hurry up, and Joe V witnessed the girls get into the vehicle and drive away. Pardon me. Kaylee and Madison got into a ride from a private party. Now, Kaylee called an Uber per mom and sister. This is what has me confused because the guy at the Uber, he says he did it. He took them home. But my question on this timeline, there's confusion. A dark four-door sedan pulled up near the grub truck. A male got out and told Kaylee and Maddie to hurry up, and Joe V witnessed the girls get into the vehicle and drive away. Who's Joe V? Let's look at this. Let's go to this article. We need to see this, what it says. Because it's Joe V. All right, now retracing the murder steps blueprints show where each Idaho student was found stabbed to death in their off-campus three-story house, with the slayings taking place on the top two floors. Okay, I want to see where this article says they got in a car with somebody. Sorry about the cat, guys. Because the two women who slept on the first floor was untouched. Okay. Police revealed on Monday that the dog enclaves was off. Okay. Mittens, come here. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here, mommy. Come on. All right. The house is close to. A lot of guys were talking at the corner club, he told the Daily Mail, adding that Gonclaves was visibly drunk. The taller girl with the pink on, she has glassed-eyed. I audibly said, ooh, she loud. She was stumbling, though. He said he left the corner club ahead of the girls and was at the neighbor who had just moved to Moscow, showing her the grub bus, a food truck popular. I don't get this. Was there and said the woman was catching the attention of many of the men in the bar. A lot of guys who were talking to them at the club, at the corner club, said Gonclaves was visibly drunk. The taller girl with the pink on, she was glass-eyed. I audibly said ooh out loud. Okay, this is the bigger guy at the truck. This is the bigger guy at the truck because he mentions it at another time where he was kind of said something kind of shady to one of the girls. Um, she was just stumbling through. He said he left the corner club ahead of the girls and was with a neighbor who had just moved to Moscow, showing her the grub bus, a food truck that's popular with students and late night munchies. I was there waiting because the grub bus takes forever when a bunch of drunk zombies show up there, he said, noting that he was 100% sober. That's when the women showed up with a guy in a hoodie who had been the subject of much speculation among the internet sleuths as a suspect. Police have not named the man, but said he is not considered a suspect. I saw the hoodie guy show up with the two of them. The vibe I got from him is that he's super nice. He's trying to get them home safe, Vidit said. Okay. Vidit defended the man as a dutiful chaperone who may have the more Morris intentions of the on his mind. He was funny, he was nice, he was there to make sure they got home safe. They were super drunk. I thought he was a solid guy. Believe me when I tell you this that his vibe was not bad. While they were waiting, a bunch of fraternity guys showed up. I was making fun of one of the guys who showed up at the grub bus in shorts and tank top, and it was cold, Vidit said. Vidit said. I don't know how you pronounce it. Uh, I said, relax, bro. Some of us are single. That made everybody laugh, and then he made a joke. He said people were just talking and chatting, waiting for their food orders. Kaylee and Madison were hanging around the food truck, hounding people who were picking up their orders. What does he mean, hounding? Did someone take it personally? He said it was then that a four-door sedan showed up. That's what we're looking for. A guy got out and yelled, "Hurry up," Vidit said. I saw them get into the car and it looked like they ditched him. And it looked like they just ditched him. I said, bro, they're leaving. He said, what the F? And I'm sorry, brother. What do y'all think of that? He said, what the F? See, I don't see an Uber driver saying, hurry up. Is that is that just me? Do you guys see an Uber driver saying, hurry up? I know he was saying hounding, but thank you, I see you. ICU said that I do not see a Hyundai Elantra listed for assets for Jack D's dad. So there's that. Now, personally, I don't see an Uber driver saying, hurry up. I just don't see it. They said it was a sorority sober ride thing. I missed your super chat. Oh, hold on. Let me try something. I've got, oh no, I want to turn this off. I'm sorry, dear. Um, Let me see if I can find this super chat. I just don't see it happening personally. Um, so that makes me wonder, like, Camilla, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my love. Love you, Justin. Keep up your good work. Always love you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, Means a lot to me because January is hard for us creators. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So that's the thing. He's saying that a guy got out and yelled, "Hurry up!" Vidit said, "I saw them get into the car and it looked like they just ditched him. I said, bro, they're leaving." He said, "What the?" And I said, "Sorry, brother." I said to the guy, "Did you just give those girls food without them paying?" He was like, "Yeah, they had to go home." See, we saw them pay for the food though. That's what I don't understand. Thank you, Brittany. Truly your channel and updates. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. For my girls there. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Um, I agree. The most simple answer is probably going to solve it. Thank you, my love, Southern Galgin. There is an article out there for the driver. Yes, I seen that, but this is my thing. Why is there okay, let me finish reading this and then I'll explain it. I said to the guy, "Did you give those girls food?" Or sorry, the grub cashier had mercy on the two women that handed them food and they took it and ran to the car. I said to the guy, "Did you give those girls food without them paying?" He's like, "Yeah." And they had to go home. Now, this is untrue because we see the girls pay for the food whenever they get there, inserting their card. Now, either there's a misunderstanding or the guy in this article is not telling the truth intentionally, or the newspaper is not telling the truth, allegedly. Yeah, they paid on the card. Exactly, K-Bay. So I can't, that makes me wonder why he's saying that. All right. So let's go back. Okay. The day after the murders broke, Vidit realized that he had some information the police could use in the investigation. So he reached out to the authorities. The only thing that I was able to verify the timeline and tell police that they got into the car. He said the driver of the car has also been eliminated as a suspect by police. Vidit said that the case really hit home with him. I was there and I have a little girl, and at the end of the day, a dad's going to go through Thanksgiving without a daughter, and that really hurts. Okay, now this is what I want to know. Does do we know what the Uber driver allegedly drove? What kind of car? Let's look at this. Let's see if it's got a source on it. The dark four-door sedan pulled up near the grub truck. A male got out and told it, hurry up. Okay. Kaylee, and Madison got a ride home from a private party. Moscow Police Department Facebook update. Kaylee called for an Uber per mom and sister. All right, let's watch this. Okay. Here's this.
I'm Olivia Stevenson, ALIVEASTEVENSON. This is my baby.
It's hard to hear.
Which one?
Good. Map mesh up with the timeline that you
Done with that.
it seems like there's this very big gap that comes to it. Do you know where the
I don't, unfortunately.
Oh, y'all aren't seeing what I'm seeing. My God, I'm sorry, guys.
Were, but we do have a
It's
pretty
really
direct
hard to
timeline
see
on
'em
Kaylee
or
and
hear 'em.
Maddie, and it is close to what they are posting, but it is a difference, and that difference actually could be huge. I mean, it could be.
what police are saying, right?
Right.
It's not 145.
Kaylee and Maddie were picked up from their home at 1122 King around 10:15. It's about a 5-minute drive down. So they arrived to Corner Club around 10:20, which is different than what was released at 10. We know that Kaylee called for an Uber at 1:45. He arrived at 1:49, got in the car around 1:50. It's about a 5-6 minute drive.
Okay. That's important.
We know that Kaylee called for an Uber at 1:45.
We know that Kaylee called for an Uber at 1:45. 1:45. Okay, Kaylee called for an Uber for mom and sister, which is on there. Okay.
Arrived at 1:49, got in the car around 1:50. About a 5-6 minute drive.
Okay.
They arrived home at 1:56.
Is it frustrating that you're
Got in the car around 1:50.
Got in the car around
About a
1:50?
5-6 minute drive. They arrived home at 1:56.
is it frustrating that your timeline is based on timestamps from videos and phone records, and their timeline doesn't exactly match yours?
I just feel like there's a reason they're just putting it out, the estimate. I don't know, because they do have that information from us.
Okay. So they got in a ride with the Uber. Thank you so much, Camille. Thank you for all your. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, my love. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So this is my question. I want to know, does anybody have that article or whatever about the person that drove them home? If you do, please email it, because I want to know if this Uber person actually said, "Get in the car, hurry up." Everybody coming out of the woodwork, yes. Ain't that the truth? Oh, I missed one before Kimmy. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tracy, thank you so much. Sorry I missed the beginning. You have discussed. Did you see Kaylee's oldest half sister spoke out on TT Sam underscore wise 27 can't put name. No. Where can I see that at? Tracy says Kaylee's oldest half sister. Let me Google this.
Oh shit, I didn't know you were chilling.
I don't see where she spoke out personally, but you can tell me. Oh, TikTok. Okay. TikTok. Can somebody email me that link? I'll play it. I'm over here for Chef Dizzy. But my thing is about this is I want to know if the dark four-door sedan is the driver. Sedan seen heading west on Taylor Avenue, crime scene, and seen a second time heading back toward the highway a few minutes later, per landlord Kane. We gotta watch this. Okay. White car spotted. The video on Jailer's page. Screen. My question is, if they knew it was an Uber from the beginning, why did the police deny it was an Uber? I don't know. I drive Uber, and sometimes they already have another pickup scheduled before you pick up the first ride. And if you take a long time, the second ride will cancel. And okay, Sarah, would you personally say hurry up and get in? Would you? Just asking. 1 second, please. Okay. I see him described as a private taxi. The sister hasn't been accurate. What did Vent Girl say? Can you please tell me how the sister of KG heard the voicemail that she left for JD regarding the shared dog? I understand that the sister had a password and access. Can you please tell me how the sister of Kylie heard the voicemail that she left? That's a good point, Jesse. I mean, I know that she had Kaylee's passwords, but I don't know how she would have heard it if that's true. Hey, love, good to see you. Thank you. Anyone with information? Okay. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Let me look at this and we'll go over that right now. I want to see this TikTok. Okay, thank you, Camille, for sending me the private taxi driver who drove Idaho. Okay, I'm not seeing the one you sent, Tracy, but I got the one Camille was showing here. Let me pull this up. Okay. My job was to get the girls home safe. Private taxi driver who drove Idaho roommates Kaylee and Madison home hours before they were murdered says he is haunted by his role in delivering them to their deaths. This was done the 23rd, 4 days ago. The deaths who took the driver who took two of the murdered University of Idaho students home the night they were killed has broken his silence that he is haunted by the knowledge that his job was to, quote, get them home safe, end quote, but instead he delivered them to their deaths. Speaking for the first time and exclusive to dailymail.com, the private taxi driver who was probably the last person to see Kaylee and Madison alive said, "It weighs on me. I've replayed the night a million times over in my head to think if there was some sign of them that went amiss, but there was nothing." Right. I've read this before. It's not lost on me that my job was to get the home safe, but it really didn't help this time. Now, so it was a private, it was not. I picked them up about 1:40, 1:45, said the driver. They had their food and they were super excited about their mac and cheese as girls after the club. They sat in the back and they chatted. They were normal, just like any other night. The driver said he was familiar with the surveillance footage in which one of the girls appeared to be talking about someone called Adam. There was no apprehension, no weird feelings, that kind of thing. Now, but on that night, I felt no threat. I just sort of pulled in the front. Okay, that's when he says he didn't really pull it even in the driveway. So if it was a private driver, right? it would be more likely that they would say, come on, hurry up and get in. Not so much an Uber, in my opinion. But I still want to know if what the Uber was driving or what the private person was driving, because it says sedan seen heading, or a dark four-door sedan pulled up to the grub truck. A male got out and told Kaylee and Maddie to hurry up, and Joe V witnessed the girls getting into the vehicle and drive away. Sedan seen heading west on Taylor Avenue toward crime scene, and seen a second time heading back toward the highway a few minutes later. Uber arrived to pick up Kaylee and Maddie. Kaylee and Maddie arrive home. Okay. All right. Let me see if I got that back in my email now. Thank you, Camille, for sending that. Mods, be careful who you're timing out and stuff. Nobody should be. Some complain that I was addressing the killers, and one of the someone's saying that they were blocked. Okay, I did not get that TikTok. I'm looking in my trash and spam. If anybody can send that to me, that would be great. I would like to see that for sure. Yes, he had allegedly given the girls, he said there was only like 4 private, 4 different like private share drivers in the entire Moscow. Right? Okay. Toxicology being released. I'm sure that there is a lot of the toxicology has been released, but not to us. So it generally, it can take several weeks, and the toxicology doesn't just come back in one report. Like, it eventually will come back in one report, but it trickles. The results comes back and it trickles. Now the way they do it is, where's the chat? Okay. Now the way they do it, just like, how you can, why is it not showing me the freaking chat? Bear with me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Nowadays, what they will do, how you can see like your test results on your phone, or when you go to the doctor, it's basically that way with the lab now. You can just pull it up on the computer of their results. and then a full report will come later. But as the reports come through, they will give it to you that way. Hello, Alabama. Good to see you, my dear. Have you looked into the activities in school, like sports and other things that might be high competition? I don't think has anything to do with um, personally sports or anything. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. I think this has to do with someone that is deeply enraged, that feels ashamed, hurt, scorned, jealous. This was definitely a crime of passion, in my opinion. Yes, it is free to hit the like button, and I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would hit the like button. Sandy Dark, that's why I could see them telling him hurry up, because he knows they are buzzed and not paying attention. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. But let's go back to this. Let's check this here. But in my opinion, I definitely believe this is Jack. What I would bet anything. This is also something very interesting that someone made, and I can't tell you. I wish I could give them credit. I don't know who made this, but it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it shows the connections between everybody and what a tangled web we weave, right? Um, one second. Pardon me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so stuffy. The weather. All right. So the ones in like the red, um, murked, feud, friends, frat affiliation, and the pink purplish line is a romantic connection. And there's a lot of definitely a lot of connections between everyone here, right? And I don't even know where to start this, to be quite honest with you. Survived, suspect, witness. Now, all the suspects they have is obviously down here. Um, I don't know that, this is just who we know of in all of this. Um, and a lot of these people on this, actually everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and the police have not necessarily called they've actually have said none of them are suspects at this point. So I want to be very clear with that. Yes, guys, if you guys will hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I still believe the killer is somewhere we haven't even heard of yet. Possibly. Very possibly. That can be an invasion. Female, in my opinion, I don't think so, especially to overpower Ethan. I think it's a male. Well, statistically, it's most likely a male. Statistically. I did look in my junk, Tracy. I did. Oh, okay. I just got Sam It's 27. Okay, I think someone just sent me the TikTok. Oh my God, I do not want to see Mr. Harsh anymore. Come on, dude. Um, and what am I looking for? Is it under Sam Wise 27 or something? Is that it? Let me know. Beachside. I looked at that. Let me know if this is the person that I'm looking for. Here we go. Exit out of this. Show this. Exit. Is it one of these people? Which one is it? The crime is going to charge. Which one is it? Doesn't matter which one it is. Okay, we'll just play one.
So this is my part 2. Whatever.
Okay, this is part 2. We'll go to part 1.
Okay, so I know I only have 3 minutes, so I'm going to make this as short and sweet as I possibly can. My name is Samantha Nelson. I was born Samantha Gonzalez. I am Keely's eldest sister, and we do have different mothers. We share the same father. Steve is my biological dad, and I don't feel like going into intimate details about how that came to be or the background of my lineage. All I want to do is come on here and basically explain to you, while simultaneously cultivating vulnerability within myself, that yes, it takes a lot to go on here and be somebody who really shares passion about this case and the situation at hand, but you really have to be careful about your wording and your comment section and what you're posting, because your interactions with the media, with the internet, affects everybody who can see it, and it's everywhere. You can't escape it right now.
It's true.
Me especially, I cannot even open my phone without it popping up everywhere I go. And some of the content is really, for one, it's false, and for two, it's cruel, and it's being used as a catalyst to gain followers, to have clickbait, to be basically profiting off of a lot of people's grief. And if I could just share one thing, if I could ask one thing of TikTok when it comes to the Idaho murders, is that you really need to realize that these are actual human beings that have family and have history and have a huge impact on other people's lives. And when you post something that isn't genuine, that isn't sincere, that doesn't have a positive intention, it does affect others that see your content, myself especially. And this, it's haunting me. Like, I go on here and I've tried to share my story and my take on things and just process aloud and use this as a means to find community. And I do think bringing awareness to it is critical, but there's a way to go about it. There's a time and a place. And I just really welcome everyone on here to remember that whoever you're speaking to on the other side of the screen is a real person, typically. And you do have the influence to make or break their day and either positively or negatively impact their reaction to what's happening around them, especially when it's this intimate, in my case. So I just urge you to please just be kind to one another. And I'll have to post another one because this is okay. So I know I only have 3 minutes, so I have so much annoyance on the situation that I'm angry. I am angry at this point. Anyone who ever feels like they have an opinion that is not validated, that does not come from an ounce of actual real life logic, get out of my way. Don't talk to me. Don't put slander on my name. Don't even entertain my existence. I've been in the dark enough. And this isn't even about me. So to make it about you is a mockery. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. And I'm tired. I've been in the dark so long. Just sitting here in the trenches. And people have the audacity to be like, oh my God, who's this? What is this person? Who's this person? Oh my gosh, she's the eldest sister, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Do your fucking research, do your history. Go ahead, get your kicks. But bet you're sweet. I don't care about what people think of me at all. I don't care. I care about the fact that people are spreading false information all the time about people that they don't know. Stop. Stop it. There are two individual accounts that I actually follow that I have mad respect for, and I will tag it. Not that anyone's going to see this, but they gave me the confidence to even be on this platform and talk at all. If you want to follow something that's real, follow these accounts. Don't follow me. Don't follow my name. Follow these accounts. And leave me alone. Like, Jesus Christ. So this is my part 2. Whatever.
Oh, okay, there we go. Poor thing. Going through something like this so publicly it's hard enough, but when you're going through it publicly, like it's really big case, it makes it that much more. New type of criminal has evolved from social media. Criminal that has a one-way relationship with someone may have monetary supported the social media, then did not feed the attention in return, in my opinion. Well said, Vet Girl. Thank you so much. And that is true as well. Cleared does not mean overruled. Cleared and cuffed are two different things, right? Exactly. Yeah, I didn't know that there was, that she, was a half sister either. She did not read comments on her platform. Feel for her. Yeah, Camilla, there's some psychic that's saying some wild accusations. You can't say stuff like that. It's terrible. It is not really a criminal. It doesn't fit the legal definition. However, there are more of us. Predator and opportunist. Yeah, that's true. I feel really bad for them. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, but that's the internet. Kids believe um, what we live in the real world, and the kids go to college. These are people's lives, and 4 people are dead. 4 people are dead. Kaylee's brother still attends IU. Yeah, I think so. If you feel horrible for the families are not speaking to each other, Kay dad said there is no communication between them, said. And that's what I don't understand, why there's not communication between the family, that girl, to be quite honest with you. I mean, they obviously have a reason, but why? I cannot imagine something like this happening to my sister. I would have to stay off the internet for my own sanity. Yeah. Well, you have people throwing people under the bus, and like literally throwing them under the bus, saying that this person did it. They are sure of it. You can't say that. You can't say that. I mean, you can side eye people, I think, but you can't say that they did something when law enforcement doesn't even know that who did it at this point. So how the hell can we say that from from thousands of miles away? It's just not fair. It's not fair um, for the victims. It's not fair for the victims' families. And it's not fair to the people that people are blaming, like legit saying someone did it. You know, it's okay, in my opinion, to, go and side eye someone and be like, well, why wasn't he here at this time? Or why didn't he do this? Or why didn't she do that? Allegedly. But to call out and say that someone did something when the freaking FBI doesn't even know that they did it or didn't do it, can't do that. And that's very dangerous. So, guys, I have to run. I have an appointment in just a few minutes, so I have to run. I will be back later this evening. We'll talk more about this. If anything breaks in the meantime, don't care where I'm at. I'll be live. We'll go live wherever I am. Might be on my phone, but we'll be here. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Please do me a solid. Hit that thumbs up. I really, really do appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you guys. Bye bye.